If y'all don't know this girl, bro. If y'all don't know this girl, bro. This girl, she was in a Mr. Beast video like God, forever ago, right? And Mr. Beast basically edited it to make it look like she did really bad in the video, like way worse than she actually did. And bro, ever since then, she has been so petty, like hating on him for everything. Like she basically made a whole like side career off of like hating on him and shit. And honestly, bro, I gotta really respect that. I'm not gonna lie, I really gotta respect that. Like being super petty against people that wronged you. That's pretty crazy. So yeah, I wanna watch her video. I saw it on Twitter that she had mold in it.
This is molded. That's
so
mold.
yeah.
This is not safe. Hey guys, it's Ro. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna be comparing Lunchly and Lunchables.
Now, I didn't see other
If you don't
videos
know,
of people
Lunchly
finding
is a
mold in it.
super original product that has never been seen before.
I saw pictures though.
Some of the most brilliant minds of YouTube came together to create Lunchly. Who
What's
really
up, newbie?
care about people and their nutrition and their kids came together to make this epic product. I'm so sorry.
Has anyone in the chat tried these?
Saying that. None of them are foodies, nor do they give a shit.
Have any of y'all tried these?
Prime and Feastables in a Lunchables.
I got some plates here. First things first, let's just open them up, put them on a plate, see what they look like. I also
Nobody's
have a
tried
panel
them?
of esteemed, non-biased judges that will be doing a taste test, so stay tuned for that. I don't have the Turkey Stack'ems one because over the last month, 4 weeks, we have been looking for it non-stop. It sounds like the stores that we went to.
I'll
had
try it,
never got
y'all.
them
I'll
because
try
no
it.
one
I'll
had
try
ever
it.
seen
I'll
them.
try it
All right,
one day.
so
I'll
let's
try
open
it.
these up.
Next time I
Oh,
go
man,
grocery
this
shopping, I'll get them.
packaging. I like
If they're
that it
there.
just says epic
I'll do it.
ingredients.
Because I always like actually
We'll
go
break
to
it
the
down.
store to do it.
Let's
I don't
see
do
if these
the
are epic
online order.
ingredients. Oh, wow. Okay, let's get this going. This one does not say epic ingredients.
I think how we're doing the first. Is that the not?
These are molded. Okay, so these ones are supposed to be good until December, and we just got them from the store. It says used by December 8th, 2024. And today's date is October 16th. So these are supposed to be good for like another 2 months. This is molded.
Yo,
That's
chat.
mold.
So I saw people saying this on Twitter. Is that because they use real cheese? Like, is that why Lunchables uses like processed cheese? Because if they used real cheese, it would mold super quickly.
This is not safe, especially like kids that are so young. They may not know what
That's
mold
crazy.
looks like, so they may
That would
just
be
eat
crazy.
it. I
They're
saw
like
a
whole
picture circulating
marketing,
about
like their
mold, but I
big
didn't
marketing about this
know
product
if it
is
was
that their
fake
cheese
or,
is
you know,
real.
I just had heard about it, but this is
And that
real, you
Lunchables
guys.
can't even put that they have real cheese. Oh yeah, I saw that one.
Why is there?
Heard about it, but this is real, you guys.
I saw this video. Damn, it's like a widespread problem. Damn, that's actually crazy. Dude, wait, how is that, how does that get... Dude, when you sell a product, don't you have to go through, like, regulation and stuff? Like, how is that even possible?
And there's mold.
Why is there mold in the Lunchly?
Oh my god! It's actually disgusting.
Epic ingredients. This
That
is mold
actually makes
in
no
the
sense. Like,
cheese,
how is that even
and
possible?
This is really unhealthy. You should not eat molds. I don't know if this is an issue in their recipe development or packaging. I think it's a packaging issue. The sealant here feels really cheap, like whatever is holding this on the top. It is not vacuum tight. I'm gonna make these pizzas anyways. The other thing is I didn't find
That's
a
so
tear
weird.
line
I don't
medium.
really get
Wait,
that, 'cause you
maybe
would
did I
think-
just jump the gun. No, there's no
You
tear
can't just,
line
like,
on this. Like
make a
ketchup
food
packet or
product and
something,
sell it,
so I had
right?
to use a scissor to open it. I don't know how kids at lunch would open this because they don't have scissors, so a tear line would also be a good idea, but it doesn't look like they can even master
What?
packaging
It
something
doesn't even have a
correctly,
tear
so
line?
I don't think
Yo,
getting
that's
into
crazy.
the details with them is really gonna help anything. Maybe they should just start with the basics of not serving moldy food to people. Oh, let's put the Feastables right by all the mold, because this is the partnership.
Yeah,
that
I did
dreams
try
are made of.
Prime.
I like my cheese moldy, bruh.
It's so...
I forget what Prime. I tried like 3 flavors.
Oh,
But
it's
honestly,
so
guys, I don't like even if it was good for like the normal person, I probably wouldn't like it because I don't like Coke or Dr. Pepper or Gatorade. Like I really don't like anything like carbonated, right? Energy drinks, like I don't really like anything. Like the only stuff I really drink is like water, lemonade, like a high C fruit punch. So I mean, even if it was good for people who like that stuff, I probably still wouldn't like it. So I wouldn't take my opinion for anything. But like obviously I didn't really like it because I don't like that kind of drink, right?
Mold. This is terrible. Oh my gosh.
We put a lot of effort into this.
I just want you guys to know I did not fake this. I was honestly going to go over nutritional facts and differences between the two with two physicians' input and give you healthy alternatives to these things that are still affordable. I did not expect
Hey,
this.
I'm
You
sorry
can
y'all are
cover
getting
the
ads,
mold
bro.
with the
I don't know what to tell you,
pepperoni.
man.
So here is the pizza.
No, she's not gonna
Lunchly,
eat it.
And now we're gonna put together the pizza Lunchable. I'm gonna wash my hands just in case. Oh my gosh, this is wild. So here is the Lunchable, and it has a clear top so you can see inside of it, and you can shake it around, and I'm not seeing any mold, and you can also see on the bottom that there is no mold. This is exactly the same.
Prime and Feastables in a Lunchables?
Dude,
And
she
you
is
guys,
so
look,
petty,
a tear
bro.
top. There's a little dotted
Nah, she's not
line
overreacting.
on both
I don't think she's
sides so that
overreacting
kids
at all.
at lunch can tear it. Now we can sprinkle our cheese on there, and I'm not afraid of this cheese.
I mean,
Here's our little
honestly, I think
pizzas,
she's
and here's
underreacting.
our
Like, if
little
you paid
Crunch
for
bar,
something and it's
adorable,
moldy,
and
I
our
feel like you would be
Capri
really pissed
Sun.
off.
All right, so those are the pizzas. Looks-wise, here are the two pizzas from Lunchables and Lunchly. Lunchly is covered in mold. I'm gonna ask you guys, which one would you rather eat? Which one would you give your kid? Both are a highly processed food snack, and one is extremely moldy. So I'll leave it up to you. All right, let's open the nachos. Leave no crumbs. This one said that it's good until December 16th this year. I don't trust this at all. I also know who made it.
I made a little while ago, I made a video. I recorded it on my iPhone, right? Like driving to the Wendy's to try the Krabby Patty meal and all that. But bro, it takes like an hour. Like I recorded like 9 different clips. It takes like an hour for each clip to upload to my Google Drive to put it on my PC to edit it, bro. So I'm like not even gonna do it. So I feel like I should buy a camera if I want to do like videos like this.
All right, let's dump it out.
Cause that's like crazy. I don't know why it's like that.
And let's get the nacho cheese. Okay, come on, cheese. Okay, we've got both of them on the plate, and
Okay,
the meals look...
honestly, like I understand what she's doing, but honestly, bro, you're not putting stuff on a plate. Like it's not a very good review, right? Because you're not putting stuff on a plate when you're
Okay,
eating this
come
stuff.
on, cheese.
Nobody's doing that.
Okay, we've got
You know
both
what
of
I mean?
them on the plate, and the meals look pretty similar. The cheese dip looks a little different, and then this salsa is much thicker, and it almost looks like a tomato paste. I cook a lot of Italian food and pasta, and I use tomato paste a lot, and this just looks like the consistency of tomato paste, whereas this one's more watery. It's kind of like a paste salsa. I don't know if there's any mold here. I haven't taken a
that's
bite, and
true.
I can't visually see
That's
anything.
true. Salsa
but they
is
look
supposed to
pretty
be like
dang
kind of
similar.
watery.
Look at the chips. They look like they came from the same manufacturer. They're the same size. There's no difference other than ingredients.
Wait. A drink, some chocolate.
Yep, some chocolate.
And entree.
And then entree.
Before I start comparing the two nutritionally, I was just gonna go over what makes a healthy lunch. This is according to the CDC and the USDA. According to the CDC, a healthy kid's lunch
Damn, bro, she's a
contains
hater,
a variety
bro.
of fruits and vegetables, whole grains, low-fat dairy products, and a variety
Who's
of
Nara
protein
Smith?
foods. These guidelines
I don't know who that
recommend
is.
that kids limit saturated fat, added sugars, and reduce sodium intake. The USDA says kindergarten through 8th grade lunches should be between 550 and 700 calories. So neither Lunchly or Lunchables contain fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and they both have high saturated fat,
Honestly,
high
bro,
sodium, and unnecessary
who's looking
added
at this
sugars,
shit?
and contain processed meat as the main source of protein,
I've
which
never
has
looked
been
at this
proven
stuff.
to increase your risk of cancer. Especially ultra-processed foods increase your risk of obesity and your risk risk of cancer. I want to show you some clips from 2 doctors on YouTube who are going to go more in
What?
depth about
Doctor
the nutrition.
reacts?
When
Oh my
terms like
god.
healthier or better for you get tossed around, I feel it's important to set the record straight. Throughout the Lunchly website and the social media promo posts, you'll see countless comparisons being made to Lunchables. To be honest, some of the comparisons are kind of cringe and don't make much sense to me. And in looking in the comparison, I'd be most interested in calories, which they have, protein, which they have, sugar, which they have, saturated fat, which is missing, and sodium, which is not only missing, but replaced by electrolytes. And unlike all the other macros, is only labeled potassium and only in the Prime bottle in the kit, comparing it to the Capri Sun in the Lunchables. This is a pretty weird marketing choice to label electrolytes in food products. I just think if a company was truly interested in creating a healthier lunch kit for kids, the USDA standard should be the minimum starting requirements. Otherwise, we're simply propagating the problem even further.
After Logan shared this image highlighting the nutritional contents and specifically calling out electrolytes compared to a Lunchable and how much better it was with all these electrolytes, I made this little joke about sodium getting rebranded as electrolytes because that's really what's happened. You don't need to drink electrolyte drinks just as part of daily life.
Yo, what's up,
There is
Ruby?
no reason that the average kid that's going to eat a Lunchly needs to have more electrolytes.
I really like these videos. I'm gonna link down below. I would suggest you go check them out, watch them. They go in depth about a lot of aspects about these, and I think it is worth a watch. So it's up to you. Who do you want to trust? Certified doctors or the dude bros on YouTube?
I would
selling
rather
you
trust
moldy
Mr.
cheese?
Beast and Logan Paul.
One thing I wanted to do for this
think
video
of it.
that I hadn't seen anyone else do is break down gram for gram the difference between the food, not including the beverages. The drinks, we'll talk about these later. And I just also wanted to tell people that this is an estimation. I did my very best to be accurate, but
Yeah,
I just wanna put it out there. I
Logan,
am not
yeah.
a nutritionist, but I am a foodie. And the reason I really wanted to show this is because in the promos, the dude bros are really talking about how this is so much better for you, healthier for you, and marketing it that way when they're both ultra processed foods. I really take issue with the way that they marketed Lunchly because they're splitting hairs between 2 ultra processed
Yo, has Mr. Beast said
foods,
anything
and they're
about this?
cherry-picking these categories as if
I don't think
they're
he has
super
he?
better for you. For example, in front of me I have the nachos, so they're saying that their Fiesta Nachos has 9 grams of protein, whereas Lunchables has 7. And the calories is 360, and over here it's 450. But calories, this isn't even enough calories of what a kid needs at lunchtime. Both of these don't measure up. Not all calories are bad calories. Kids need calories, and they aren't getting enough. I would say in this case, especially for kids, saying that this is less calories is not a brag. And down here it says, see nutrition panel for total fat, saturated fat, and
I'm not gonna
sodium
lie, man,
content.
it's really
So those are the
crazy
things
how,
that we really want to pay attention to. And the sugar here is
How
less,
Mr. Beast went from this like
primarily because of
beloved
the
guy
drink.
that everyone
Instead of
just loved and
having
thought he was
a
epic and
Capri
awesome
Sun
and
with
cool, you know?
sugar, you're getting,
And like everyone's like dogging on him now.
which both are bad.
Like, that's
Kids
actually
need
so
water.
crazy.
This really bothers me because they're cherry picking, and I'm gonna show on the screen the nutrition. We're gonna go over it. So we've broken these down gram for gram to compare
I really don't
them
care.
for each category. But difference. They're so similar, not just on the plate, but also in their packaging.
That is true. Yeah, that is true. The packaging is super similar. It's honestly wild how you can copy something almost like bar for bar, right? And it be legal. Because if you took off like all these names, like you took off Lunchly and Lunchables, like you would think this is all the same brand. You know what I mean? Because like not even the way that they look is similar, but the whole presentation of
Like,
it,
look at
everything,
this.
it's
They're the
like the
exact
same. You know what I
same.
mean? Like you can see it on plate. Like it looks the exact same.
Same flavor combos on the plate. They look the same. Also, I
don't know, bro. I think part of the way I feel like that, like how is this legal, is because in school, man, they would talk about plagiarism, and I was so scared I would accidentally like do something illegal, and my entire life would be over.
Noticed even with the font
that they made it
branding,
seem like you would go to
this
jail
L over
if you
here,
copied
the
from
Lunchly
somebody
L, it
else
goes
like a little bit.
underneath the Y, and then look at the Lunchables. It's the same design. I guess Jimmy's used to taking L's. They literally ripped this brand off, just repackaged it, put a few differences in there, and then made another ultra processed piece of crap. When KSI, Mr. Beast, and Logan Paul say this is better for you, in my opinion, that is completely false advertising. It's unoriginal. It's the same repackaged poop. All right, let's talk about prices. We're gonna compare the both.
Yeah, it is unoriginal.
And not only compare them, but let's also go over some healthy alternatives and the price associated with those as well. Both of these, Lunchly and Lunchables, were available at my local Ralph's. Lunchly was $3.99
I've never heard
and
of that.
Lunchables was $3.79. And it got me thinking.
So wait, Lunchly's 20 cents more?
Lunchables were available at my
Just
local
$3.99,
Ralph's.
$3.79, right?
Lunchly was $3.99 and Lunchables was $3.79. And it got me thinking, what kind of other lunch could we make on our own for a similar price without having to cook anything?
God,
If you're
she is
mom,
such
you're
a
on the
hater,
go, you don't
bro.
have time, you
Holy.
need to throw something together quickly. There's a lot of other alternatives that are much more healthy and around the same price point. Let's go over some alternatives. So in front of me are two different lunch options that I put together, and both of them, there's no baking, there's no cooking involved. I got all the ingredients at Sprouts, and I got organic things when they were available. Now this first lunch over here, the total price was $3.21. We've got a string cheese, some mixed nuts, a banana.
This guy says in chat, do children in America get food in school because in my country you have to bring your own food? I guess it depends what school you go to, right? I always brought my own food, but schools in America, you're given free food. No school I've been to, you always had to pay for food. Bro, I went to a crazy high school, right? When I went to high school, my high school, in the cafeteria, it had a Chick-fil-A, a Pizza Hut, Salad and Go. There's like 8 things. I forget all of them. I forget them all. But it was like 8 different, you go down like a set of steps, and it was like a big cafeteria, right? And then there were like 4 little like restaurants, and they're, well, not restaurants, like fast food places on the right, like Chick-fil-A, stuff like that. And then there were 4 on the left. I forget all of them because I actually never had anything there. I always packed my own lunch. No, I didn't go to private school. It was a public school. But yeah, you had to pay for it. Like, it wasn't free.
Got our
you have to
fruits
pay
and
for
veggies.
it.
And then over here we've got snap peas, we've got some wheat crackers, and some organic popcorn. Not only is this one more nutritional than a Lunchly, but it is actually more affordable. And then over here, this meal, we've got some hummus, I love it, sweet mini peppers, whole wheat crackers, carrots, an apple, and some cottage cheese. And the price of this is $4.29. And if you want to have a little dessert and add a little sweet yummy into a lunch, you can add like a natural fruit leather.
Actually looks good, huh?
A dark chocolate covered nut. Yum, yum, yum. Here's some other options I wanted to share with you. This is a company that is actually making something like Lunchables, but is actually better for you. This company is called Little Spoon Lunchables.
Oh my god, that actually looks good. What the hell? Yo, when I was a kid, oh my god, what were these? What were the things? Oh my god, what were they? There were these little things when I was a kid. Oh shit, I forget what they're called. They were like this. They were like a Lunchables, but for kids. And they had little dino nuggets and shit. I forget what it was called, bro.
And they are a little bit more expensive.
Oh my God.
They're using higher quality ingredients. They've got fruits and vegetables. If
I used to eat it all the time. I forget what it was called.
You don't want to think it through, and you want something that feels a little bit more like a cooked meal.
And it'd be on like a character plate, like it would be like a cartoon frog was the head.
But the ingredients are a lot more healthy. There's 10 grams
Lean-
of protein.
lean cuisine.
There's hormone
Yes,
free
that's what it
full
was.
cheese blend from B Crop certified.
That's not how you spell
Tillamook
it, but that's what it was.
Plantain
Yeah.
unicorn tortilla chips, and a banana chocolate chip muffin made with ancient green
Is she
barley
promoting a
flour
brand she
for
owns?
A sweet treat. So there are a lot of other alternatives out there.
The way
and
she
they're
presented it,
also
it's just some
really
random
trying to be
one
better
that's
for
like
you, and I
Lunchables, but they're
really,
actually
really
making healthy
appreciate that.
stuff. Like, I don't think
Lastly,
she
I
owns
wanted to
it.
share with you some pre-made affordable snacks. We found all of these at Walmart. The first one is $2.47. This is Snack Pack Turkey and Cheese. It's got broccoli. It's got a turkey sausage stick.
That actually looks good too. You know, as I've gotten older, I've loved broccoli more and more, man. Broccoli is actually really good. I'm gonna skip this though.
From Dr. Brian discussing these.
If a parent came into my doctor's office, I would not recommend that their child drink this for lunch. This is essentially a lot of potassium. It's basically flavored coconut water. That's the number 2 ingredient is coconut water, and that's where you get a lot of that potassium. So yes, it has a lot of electrolytes, but is that good? What does that mean? Are they the right electrolytes? Are they too many? Are they too few? And when's the right time to consume them?
So I had the team go out and get another Lunchly at the store. So this is like from the same store. And so let's go grab it and open it up. Here's the pizza one. Okay, so let's do this.
Yeah,
December
broccoli's
8th,
really good.
so it's the same
Just on
date.
its own though. Like, you don't need anything to dip it in.
Oh, okay, this one looks like there's no mold. You've got a 50% chance of getting mold. It's like gambling, which is something he's a big fan of.
You're very smart with your money.
The guy who just throws away millions of dollars on YouTube videos is a gambler. Who would have thought?
Now it's time for what we've all been waiting for.
What's up,
I
J-Man?
brought in the most unbiased panel to taste test and judge Lunchables versus Lunchly. All right, fellas,
I actually
come on
think
in.
gambling is
I've got
fun.
the food in front of us here.
I'm gonna
just
bet
gonna be
on
sipping
the
my
Jake
tea.
Paul
Now,
Mike
which one do
Tyson
you guys
fight.
want to start with? So we've got.
Is that mushrooms on that? What is that?
I've never watched a fight before, so that'll be my first one. I feel like that'd be
The
fun.
first one I opened had moldy cheese in it, but the second one didn't. So do you guys feel comfortable trying the second one?
Yeah.
'Cause I didn't know, because it.
I'll take one for the team.
I don't know who this guy is.
Okay.
I don't know
so
who
you guys
who
wanna
the
start with
dude on the
nachos
left
or
is.
pizza?
This guy? I know this is the guy that made
All right,
the
over here we
big
have
like
Lunchly
hour-long hating
nachos.
video.
I'm even gonna try
He
it.
used to
I'll
work for
try
Mr.
it
Beast.
too.
He's like an employee.
Okay.
It's just whatever.
It's like an aftertaste that's like, you know, like after you throw it up and it's like a couple minutes later, and you have like that.
It's not that bad.
Okay.
You're biased, all right?
Not me!
You're not a trustworthy
I
source.
got paid money, you didn't, okay? I'm the least biased one
You
here.
cried, and all you had to go through was torture. All right, that's.
I got paid $50,000 to say that was good, actually.
Wait, shit, I gotta try the salsa.
Okay. Well, this is very thick.
Honestly, I feel like I would have this and be like, it's okay.
It's too
Like, it's
late.
not bad. Like, it's just okay.
Hey, it tastes tomato paste.
And that's what it's
Yeah.
supposed to
It's like
be.
an
It's not supposed to be
ingredient.
this
That's not finished.
amazing,
You know?
I'll say that the
revolutionary
cheese dip was
thing,
much
right? It's just
better
supposed to be
than
okay.
the
Like,
tomato
it's okay.
paste. I don't like
I'll
that.
try Lunchly. Lunchables.
This is
Lunchables.
Lunchables. We know
This
that
one-
one. Which one's which?
Yeah,
Yeah.
right? I mean, this is every baseball game I've ever been at.
Yeah.
It's that nacho cheese that they put on pretzels and everything.
I did have Lunchables when I was a kid, so I do have some nostalgia factor here.
Oh, but I will have to say, this cheesy sauce tastes okay. The tomato paste is
Salsa's
terrible.
much better in Lunchables.
This is disgusting. This is just like
That's
if you
tomato
took
paste, yeah.
a can of tomato paste and just
Literally.
put it on there.
Yo,
that is
cute.
Hello,
I've actually
Vivali.
had pride in my life.
5
You
months.
like when I have
Will you
an
continue the
extra-
quick place thing in Minecraft?
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. Of course. Thank you, man. Thank you for the 5 months, man. I appreciate you. Thank you.
No prime needed. I gotta try the candy. I never had a Feastable either.
I've never had a Feastable.
No.
Okay, now take a big, take a big. Don't bite me.
I'm so scared.
No, take a big whiff, like with your nose. That smells like Hershey's.
That does smell like Hershey's.
Yeah, it's just whatever. I don't know. I don't hate it. I'm not offended. Like, bad YouTuber products, I guess.
That is chocolate.
Okay, you guys. Now here's the pizzas. Ready? I'm ready. Cheers. No, I'm Italian. This is offensive.
It's probably just fine, man.
Okay,
It's
I'm gonna
probably
taste
just
this one
fine.
now.
Tink.
I think that one's worse.
That one does taste a little better, but it's kind of like the better of the worst. All right, this is only 5 calories. So that's the great part. It's artificially flavored, all of it. You guys are just gonna be dripping in potassium now.
Is it supposed to taste like a melted popsicle?
Yeah, this is bad.
Fun fact about Prime is they're getting sued by the company who makes their bottles because they aren't selling enough. Why is he pushing Prime so hard? I think it's for like over $60 million, and the sales of Prime are are down by 50% in the UK. So basically Prime is tanking.
So are we gonna try the blueberry pizza or no?
The second one that I opened
Hey,
was not
good
moldy,
one.
and they both had the same expiration date on them, and they were both same everything. So I don't know what's going on.
I'd be curious to see the
I see you,
plastic
J-Man.
container side by side to see if it has the sealant. Like.
So this is the one that was not moldy, and then this is the one that was moldy, but you can see the kind of like adhesive, like the glue, is not here.
Ooh, quality assurance issues, man. It's gonna cost you a lot of money, Jimmy.
You can see that the one that was not moldy, the adhesive is there. Yeah, at the end of the day, I just think that they should get out of food. They're just ripping off other brands. They don't bring anything new and original to the table. Even the flavors they chose are exact rip-offs of Lunchables. And what really bothers me is that they have the financial resources to make a truly better for you Lunchable. Like if they wanted to fully reinvent this and make it actually good for kids, they could. This is like taking a Hostess donut and then just slapping your logo.
All right. We get it. It's bad. It's bad. I get it, man. It's bad. I feel like if a YouTuber wants to make a good product, they should stop doing what every YouTuber does, and they should stop copy pasting and then just putting their face on it and assuming it's gonna sell. You know, make something different. That's my take on it, right? Because everything that MrBeast has ever done, it's the exact same as something else. The burgers, there's like no difference between MrBeast burger and some other burger. There's no difference between Lunchly and Lunchables. There's no difference between like a milk chocolate Feastables and a milk chocolate Hershey's. You know, there's nothing between there's not a difference between a Crunch Feastables and just the regular Crunch bar. Like, if you do something different, like don't even like think about it as a product on its own. Don't even imagine putting your face on it. I feel like that'd be good, but like that's like the biggest critique, honestly. You know what I mean? All right, let's do something else.